of EFCC or ICPC or any other thing like that. So we have to look about the track record.
So
and also, there is something we Nigerians don't normally take a look at, which is the manifesto of this the contestants, the aspirants. Most of 70% of we Nigerians, we don't even bother about the manifestos. So we just think, okay, me I'm following QQQQ, me I'm following.
What is the manifesto? What does that manifesto?
Yeah, that manifesto says a lot of things. Okay, that manifesto is something that the candidates will tell you that this is what I wanted to do for you in agricultural sector. I will do this in education sector. I will do this. So we have to know what the person wanted to offer us.
Do you think Nigerians? Do you think? But let me say. Do you think in Nigeria? Do you think people consider a good person? Because in Nigeria, someone said, "Why do we have to pick bad from bad? Why can't we pick the best from the best?" In Nigeria, in choosing a leader, do you think we actually think of all these things that you mentioned before we choose our leader?
Yeah, thank you very much. Let me say we look at it maybe in 2% and 98%, though is a rough calculation, but 98% we don't look at the track record. We just look like, the Buko Sebe. What do you agree with me? And one thing that leads to that, the Buko Sebe, is the level of poverty in our country. Because an hungry man is an angry man.
Exactly.
And the difference between anger and hungry is the letter word D, which leads to danger. The difference between anger and danger is D. So, and it now left us if we want to make that D to development, or we still want to be in that danger. So we have to sacrifice one. Sacrificing is like me, I'm not collecting 2,000 naira because I will vote for this. I want my life to be better for that 4 years. So it's a process. I believe it's a process, but it will take a lot of times, but with the little of time we are getting there.
Because sometimes, it amazes me how they will tell you that someone is collecting 4,000 naira or 5,000 naira to vote. Like, sometimes I just feel like maybe we just need someone to just educate them that this 5,000 naira that you are collecting to vote for 4 years, it is nothing to even write home about. That the kind of sufferness that we are going to take in the next 4 years, it is even more than the 5,000 naira you are taking now. So what do you think is the cause of all this?
Yeah, like I said earlier, I think the major problem is poverty.
Poverty.
Yeah.
Is it poverty or how would I call this?
First thing is poverty, and second thing is that most of our people are not educated. The main voters they are in the rural areas. We, the present on social media, let me say 60% of us will not vote.
Don't vote, exactly.
So these people in rural area, they don't have access to social media, they don't have access to phone. They are the real voters. So once you give them that 4,000 naira, 3,000 naira, they will think, this money, at least I will pay all this Owo Tomaya and that week. I don't want to mention them. So that just is like poverty. But one thing is that I believe we can still eradicate it, but not now. The reason why I said not now is that it's a process. So we, the youth and the people, we just need to educate some of our people at the rural level. Please don't collect this 4,000 naira. If you collect this 4,000, 3,000 naira, you are going to suffer for the next 4 years. And that 4,000 naira is like you are selling your future. So we just have to live it like
Thank you very much, Mr. Karim. And if you're just joining us, this is Primus Radio, where we educate and, of course, we entertain. Today we have Mr. Karim on the program, who is letting us know the involvement of youth and the society in the upcoming election, and who is also helping us to know some things as a society, or let me say as an individual, things that we should not do and things that we should consider in upcoming election. So let's talk about PVC. Do you know there are people out there who have not gotten their PVC, and when you ask them, they will tell you our vote does not count? Do you think in Nigeria our votes really count?
Sincerely speaking, our votes really counts. I was with three of my friends 3 days ago, and we are discussing about politics. So one of them was telling me that young Kemia will not vote. I said, why? He said, she wants Cabo one.
That is what people say.
But one thing is that we are the one clamoring for change. We want change. And I believe change is a process. The first thing now is to collect your PVC. And after collecting your PVC, the second step is on election day, you have to come out and vote.
Please don't say I curse you. Someone said there was a day he went to collect PVC and people there, they were asking him to sweep the floor. That you have to sweep the floor before you collect PVC. You know, that is, in fact, that might even discourage some people to go on because I want to collect PVC, you'll be telling me to sweep. People there will be telling you, okay, come and sweep our office. So if you know you want to collect your PVC in time, is this even supposed to be?
Let me tell you something. That person doesn't know his or her rights.
Right,
if you know
in
your
Nigeria.
if you know your rights, at least you can report to the appropriate quarter. One thing is that we have only one country, which is Nigeria. I can't claim another country. I'm in Nigeria, whether I like it or not. Even if I travel out of the country, I will still claim Nigeria. And nobody will come and help us to build Nigeria. So we, the youth, with the elders, we just have to build our country. Whether we like it or not. Even if we say, okay, me, I'm comfortable, I have money, I have this, I have that, so I'm not bothered with what is going on in the country. The security, are you safe? Even if you are safe, your family are they safe?
Exactly.
So we just have to contribute our own quota to the development of the country.
Thank you very much. Like Mr. Karim said, even if you have money, there is no security. Even if you have the money to get all the police and everybody around you, what about your family? Are you going to get police for them? And if you are still joining us and if you are still there, we know we are discussing policy and this involves everybody. This is what everybody must do. Someone was saying due to the insecurity of the insecurity that is happening in the country right now.
Okay.
That how is the next coming election? How is it going to be? Some people are saying maybe we should do online voting. And I said online voting, will all these market women, because those are the people that even vote more, is there a way that they are going to do it? And do you think online voting is going to even help?
In my own opinion, let me tell you something. We Nigerians, many things, online voting cannot work now. Maybe later in 2027 it can still work, but for now it can't work. The reason why I said it can't work is that 60% of voters, they don't have access to phone. And these are the real voters in the rural area. They don't have access to phone, they don't have access to social media. Okay, let's take Ekiti as a case study. In 2018, the total casted vote in Ekiti is 403,451, which is 45% of the people. No, 45% of registered voters.
Okay.
So that means 55% doesn't come out to vote. So in this 2022 governorship election in Ekiti, the total casted vote is 360,753, which is 36.7%.
Wow.
So compare the 36.7% with the 45% in 2018. I'm talking about the governorship election. Are we progressing? No. And this is not online voting. No. This is physical one. Just go there, perform your rights. And if people are not turning out with this one, what are we expecting in online voting? And the major problem we are having is that even I believe because of this Orosoke generation, the way we are doing on social media, posting everything, I believe like 70 or 80% will come out on the election day at Ekiti. But I got a friend in Ekiti, we have to be one of the these youth NYC this thing.
Okay.
So the lady was telling me like, okay, after the election, he was telling me that Yonke, you won't believe, majority of people that came out to vote, they are elders. So we the youth, what are we doing? Some people
just get the PVC, maybe all because okay, if I have the PVC, maybe later on in the future if I want to use it. Some people don't even believe. You know the problem is that some people don't even believe in this voting. They will tell you that our vote doesn't count. They will tell you that okay, the government already know who they want to put there. Whether you vote for this or that, whether you even have a candidate, that it doesn't count. The mentality of what we have in us.
Okay. Let me take us back to the memory lane a little bit. General Yakubu Gowon became a head of state at the age of 31. General Muritala Mohammed became a head of state at the age of 37. Olusegun Obasanjo became head of state at the age of 39. Even our president now, General Muhammadu Buhari, became a president at the age of 41. They were youth then. Okay, Yorubani, let me go to Aroba before we the youth may be familiar with. Honorable Dimeji Bankole became a speaker at the age of 37.
Exactly.
The current youngest serving senator now, Senator Abu, representing Adamawa Senatorial District, he became a senator in 2019 at the age of 41. And the youngest serving House of Rep now, which is Honorable Tajuddin Adefisoye, he became a rep at the age of 36. He's representing Idanre Federal Constituency in Ondo. And the funniest thing is that this man won election under the platform of SDP, Social Democratic Party, not even the PDP, not even the APC, not even this thing. And one thing is that this coming election, though I am encouraging, the reason why I said I really encourage is that one of the youngest aspirants in Kwara State, she's a lady. That lady, Motunrayo Rukayat, the lady is 26 years old. Well, yes, and yes, you saw it. And he's representing our people. I think he got ticket under APC for House of Assembly. Exactly. So we, the youth, we should be participating in politics. This is not the social media thing. You can't be clamoring for good governance on social media and not participating.
That is what people do a lot.
Social media things cannot help us. We just have to participate at the local level. All these political parties, they normally have their ward meeting every week. They normally have their local government, which is general meeting in the local government every week.
Some people don't know this.
And the major problem we, the youth and the elders, we are making is that
exactly.
We have to participate at the local level, at the grassroots level, at the ward level, at the local government level. We are talking that, okay, all these delegates, they do this, they do that. Something we don't understand something is that if we don't participate at the local level, they will choose a flag bearer for us. For instance, now, if party QQQ choose a corrupted person, if party said choose a corrupted person, you won't have a choice than to vote one of that corrupted person. But if you participate at the local level, at the ward level, maybe you can have a say in choosing the flag bearer also. So we, the youth, we just have to participate in this coming election. And it's a process, like I said earlier, we have to start now. Maybe by 2027, by God's grace, maybe it might get there, right? But it's a process. So we, the youth, please, I'm begging you, go and collect your PVC and just have one mindset. That
our vote counts. So, thank you very much. Okay, let's go to this common thing that some people say. Our party. Do you know we have different parties. We have APC, we have PDP, SDP, and some. But one thing that I've noticed and I've realized is that our mothers, or let me say, people in rural area, they are only familiar with like two parties from all of this. So how do you think we can educate them that there are more than two? They are only familiar with two parties, APC and PDP. Other parties, they don't even know. Maybe other parties are even into existence, or they don't know. How do you think? And youth are bringing in new party. There is new party every day, which our mothers do not even know about. How do you think we can get this new party known to other rural area? Because I see that people get to know about more of these parties online on social media.
Yeah. Let me tell you one fact today. We don't have a political party in Nigeria. That's the fact. We don't have a political party in Nigeria. The reason why I said so is that, okay, fine. Look at that party you mentioned earlier. It's like they are regulating. Okay, this person will be in party QQQ today. Tomorrow, if the party QQQ is not favoring you again, it will go to party.
So people are actually party.
So we don't have political party in Nigeria. Let me just say it. And one thing is that some people are party man. They are loyalists to their leaders. Okay, me, I'm supporting this. Maybe you are contesting for governor now. Maybe I'm eating under you. You feel you clothe me. Anything I want to do, you are my leader. So some people believed that, okay, if you are going to even party, I must follow you.
Exactly.
So they don't even think of the candidate. Some people are just supporting through the party. So I think, like I said earlier, it's a process. But one thing is that we, the youth, we have a lot of work to do.
We have a long way to go.
It's not, we just can't be tweeting on social media.
That is it.
I'm for this, I'm for that, I'm for this. We have a lot of work to do. This is our country. We have only one country.
When we make
Nigeria.
a lot of noises on social media, people who are going to vote are not even on social media. They are not even saying it.
Thank you. I said it earlier. Look at what happened in Ekiti now. That thing, in fact, I was just looking in 2018. The number of casted voters is 403,451. And in 2022 governorship election, the casted voter is 306,753. 37%. When we go to if we put it on statistics, is for 2022 is 36.7%.
Exactly.
In 2018 governorship election, that is 45%. So are we progressing? No. And youth will be doing this for this and for that. That energy, let's channel that energy to that politics. Nobody will come from heaven to come and fix Nigeria for us. We have to fix it ourselves. So whether we like it or not, we have to. Even if you are not living in Nigeria, your family is living in Nigeria. If you say, okay, maybe I have a plan in the next 2-3 years, I will live in Nigeria. Okay, you move all your family, your father, your mother, your siblings. No, this is our country, and we just have to make it work.
Thank you very much, Mr. Karim. And another thing is that some people believe in the person you are voting for is the person I'm voting for. They don't even know the difference between A and B. It is wherever it is that you push them that they go. And another thing is, how can we stop bribing people when it is time to vote? And I feel that thing cannot stop because it will always happen. But it is I think it is the work of people who are going to vote to say, okay, we are not collecting money because we want to vote. And or do you think, is there a way we can stop it? Maybe there can be a camera or some, you know, I'm just curious because this thing, I think it happened in Ekiti.
Yeah.
The last election they did, I think I saw some videos on social media that some people, they saw money inside some people's bag.
Even youths. Even youths. One thing is that, like I said, poverty do contributed to it. But one thing is that the Boko Sebe issue is a gradual process, but it can't be eradicated now. You just have to get there a little bit. It's a gradual process. It can't be eradicated now. So we just have to educate our people at the. There is one question I was thinking that maybe you asked me before. You don't think anytime all these politicians want to do empowerment, they will just buy like bicycle, sewing machine.
Exactly.
Because they can identify the real voters.
Exactly.
Those Mama Loja, Baba
I
Loja.
remember there's a party. I'm not going to mention
Don't
it.
mention party.
I'm not going to mention party, and I'm not going to mention him. There's a particular man that bought goats for some.
Yeah,
women.
you're right. Yeah.
And people were making jest of him on social media, and I said he actually knows people who voted.
Yes.
He knew what they want, and he actually got them with them because people who are just making noise on social media, it is not going to help. He knows people who vote.
60% of people making noise on social media will not come out on election
Exactly.
day. So that reason why you see some politicians doing the empowerment, they will buy bicycle, motorcycle. They can identify the real voters. These are the real voters. All these Babaloja, Mamaloja, all these Onishowo and Co.
They don't do online giveaway.
Forget they don't want your online this noise. They are loyalists when it comes to party issues. So these are the real voters. That reason why some of the politicians will buy this. But with the youth, we can still change a lot of things. We have, okay, for instance, now I have a father, I have a mother, you have a father, you have a mother, you have a siblings. Which you have someone in your family that doesn't have access to social media. I'm a youth. I can educate them.
Exactly.
Okay, my dad, my mom. Okay, this is what is going on in Nigeria now. Don't collect money for this. Don't collect money for that. Come out and vote for a credible aspirant. So we, the youth, if we are ready, we have a lot of work to do. Let's forget about the NI and social media things. Let's channel that energy on social media to good things that will make our country great.
Thank you very much. We are going to go on a short break now. When we are back, we'll continue with Mr. Karim. Don't go nowhere and stay tuned. Thank you.
We give you the right tunes, the right vibe, all in one in all. It is Primus, Primus Radio. Express, exhibit, and slow. Offering the sounds that shapes the heart, making the tone inward towards beauty. We are Primus.
Have you ever seen a brother sweeter? I don't want to say that I'm proud and better. Have you ever seen a brother better?
Never.
Plus a little mix of Drake and Jigga. The boy is sweeter, hotter than fire.
Yeah.
We don't hold,
Sugar.
but a man sinner. Give 3-point knockout when we fighting. We don't hold, Mike Tyson. Give them like Roger Miller. Smack down like John Cena. Free them like Saravina. Yeah. Yo. Give them like Roger Miller. Smack down like John Cena.
That guy's in the
them
building.
like Saravina.
Yeah. Young JJ Crutcher, streets on lockdown, 3-punch knocker, these are Kogan. You know, gritty Shama, this not proper. See this 5 acre, this my compa. Kira Roger Miller, still I'm Nelson Mandela. Young Thomas Sankara, with a Jacka Joma Fera, Jacka Joma Jiggy Balondo and Shoju. Head game, yeah, the Joe Timothy, I Dekwoju. And I don't miss a thing. Steph Curry with the shots. Should they say they follow drag? Story for the gods. Yeah, show me your report. What think you record? Yeah, tell her, man, come, she wait me for the result. Take a girl, make them come together. 3-4, the more the better. Do anything for the teba. If you go call the penna, you go shop with red card and stop to the see young fella. You go shop with red card and stop to the see big baller. Give them like Roger Miller, smack down like John Cena. Free them like Saravina. Yeah. Yo. Give them like Roger Miller, smack down like John Cena. Free them like Saravina. Yeah. Give them like Roger Miller, la. Living it up, la vida, da. Rumble everybody, pata.
We give you the right tunes, the right vibe. All in one in all. It is Primus. It sparkles the world. Primus Radio. Express, exhibit, and slow.
Beat by Shay, yeah.
Thank you for staying tuned. We still have Mr. Karim in the building. And then if you are enjoying this, let me see your comments under the comment section. And if you still want Mr. Karim to come back, don't worry, he will come back. We are discussing the involvement of youth. I know some of us, the reason I'm saying some of us is because sometimes I feel tired too. I feel like, is Nigeria even going to be good? Sometimes I feel like, what is the essence of collecting PVC when people already know who they are going to put there? But at the time I realized that we cannot all keep complaining. We just have to do something. We don't need to just sit and we just have to do something. Last week someone said that, what if we have association of social media noise maker? What if you have association of social media? Because I see that some people make a lot of noise on social media, and on that day they will never come out. Why do you think we have, and 70% of youth that are making noise on social media will never come out to vote? Another thing is, when you see a youth coming out for a particular position, people start saying a lot of negative things to them. Another thing is, when people don't have a name. Why is it that when people don't have a name in Nigeria, if you come out that you want to become something, people will start making noise to you? Do you think you need to make a name? I think that is one thing some youth always consider, that nobody knows me, I don't have money, nobody is going to vote for me, nobody is going to do this. Why is it that when people don't have money, or when you don't make a name in Nigeria, you cannot come out to get any position?
All right, thank you very much. Though, let me start with the issue of money. Election in Nigeria require a lot of money. Let me say it like that. And secondly is that you have to start somewhere from making your name. You have to start somewhere. That is why I said our people should started participating in local politics in the grassroots level. For instance, I mentioned some names that For instance, Tajuddin Adefisoye Wibi is the youngest serving House of Rep member. He's 36 years old. And the funny thing is that he became a rep under the Democratic Party. Like this lady now in Kwara State, Motunrayo Rukayat, she's 26 years old. She got a ticket under the platform of APC. The lady came from Asa local government. So all these people, they also have access to social media, but they are participating at the grassroots level. So you have to join this thing. You can't just be on social media and saying, okay, I don't have a name. You have to build it. Like all these our elders that I count earlier, that okay, the General Yakubu Gowon became president head of state at the age of 31. That Muritala Mohammed became a head of state at the age of 37. Olusegun Obasanjo became a head of state at the age of 39. And our present president now, he became head of state at the age of 41. All these people, you have to be informed.
So you're saying that even without money and the right connection,
one thing is that if people see potential in you, definitely, even if you don't have the money, they will definitely use you. This guy, I see potential in him. Okay, this guy have brain, can deliver this kind. Even if you don't contest now, you can start from. It may be an appointment, it can be a commissioner, it can be a councillor, it can be anything. But just start somewhere. Don't just sit on social media and be making noise. That noise won't take us to anywhere. This is our own country. Me, I don't have another country.
I don't have another country.
Maybe you can give me the green card.
Yeah, there's no another country for us. This is our country. So, Mr. Karim, lastly, please, can you just advise everyone out there, people who think our votes don't count, people who think they've given up on Nigerian politics, Nigerian election, anything that has to do with elections, some people already giving up. Can you just give them an advice? And please, I want you to just tell our people out there that collecting money is not going to solve a 4-year problem for us. We have a very long way to go. They are selling their future, they are selling their right.
All right, thank you very much. Let me start from to make a change in Nigeria is a gradual process, and we are in the phase 1 now. The phase 1 is collecting your PVC, and the phase 2 is on election day. You should come out and vote on the election day, and don't just vote any candidate. Vote for the person you know he can pilot the affairs of this nation to the next level. The person you believe in. That okay, this is the person I believe he can make an impact in this country. Don't vote because of that 3,000 naira, that 2,000 naira, that's 4,000 naira. Because that 4,000 naira you collected on election date, you won't spend that 4,000 naira until 4 years. And think about your future. Think about your children, unborn children. They will ask you, my father, my mother, your days, that conscience will be forever. And one thing is that all our people out there on social media, please and please, our vote counts. And if you are not coming out on election day, that means you are giving a room for rigging. Because if you come out on election day and vote, if the margin is up, it won't give a room for rigging. Exactly. And thirdly is that we the youth, we have to change our mindset. Because a lot of youth will tell you, we have to change our mindset. This is our country, Nigeria. This is my country. This is your own country. We don't have another country except Nigeria. Even if you live in Nigeria today, your family will still be in Nigeria. If you and your family live in Nigeria, you will still have siblings in Nigeria. Exactly. So nobody will come out from heaven to make Nigeria great for us. We are going to make Nigeria great. So
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mr. Karim said we should do our part. Mr. Karim said we should not, because of 30,000 naira, we should sell our votes because of it. In fact, there is no amount of money that they want to give us that will last us 4 years. If the money lasts you 4 years, will it last your family 4 years? So we all have a part to take. Mr. Karim wants to say a very big thank you to you, and we believe that if we call you some other time, you are going to answer us. Definitely. Thank you very much. But on this show, there is one thing that we used to do. We used to play a game. Are you ready for the game?
I will play.
Are you sure you are ready for the game?
If I shall win, you will give me one lady that will follow me.
Don't worry. In fact, it is not even one lady. We have plenty lady here. So you are going to pick one from this. We have a lot of questions. Yeah, everyone you can see is going to pick it himself. I'm not going to help him to pick it. He's going to pick it himself. So anything you pick, I'm going to read it out for you, and that is what is going to happen. No, don't worry. Let me help you to open it and read it. He picked it himself.
Okay, I want a cover.
Amen. Amen. Oh, okay. It's a simple question.
Wow. Thank God.
The question says, what does LOL means? You know, when you are chatting with someone on social media and they just said LOL. What does LOL? What does it mean? You picked question number 66. LOL.
LOL means as in emoji of laughing.
So what does it mean? What is the full meaning of that LOL? Oh yeah. Your time is going.
I want to call a friend, and the friend I'm calling is
Hey! Your friend that is calling is going to disappoint you.
So I want to call a friend, and the
Your
friend
time
I'm
is
calling,
going. Your
I
time
want
is
to call
going.
a friend, and the friend I'm calling is you. So I'm calling a friend now.
Okay. LOL means laughing out loud.
Wow.
That is exactly what like wow, laughing out loud. You did not get that question. You are going to pick another one. No. I won't take that. I won't take that for a yes.
Ask my name now. I wish I knew my name.
Let me read it for you. Another question. No. Okay. Translate in Yoruba.
I'm a Yoruba name.
It's an empty vessel that makes noise. The one containing water doesn't make noise. Hey, Opo! Omo Yoruba rere. So you are here to come and show us that you are Omo Yoruba rere. You are not, because you've been speaking English, so people will be like, Mr. Karim does not know how to speak Yoruba. Thank you very much for being part of this wonderful show, and I must say that we appreciate your coming. Thank you for educating. Thank you for enlightening us to know things to do and things not to do. My name is Teniola Ajanaku, and on Primus Radio, like I said earlier, this is where we educate, we entertain, even we advertise. So if you want to advertise anything you're selling, you are welcome. If you want to, let's say a very big thanks to all our online commenters, Mr. Tumishe Olagbaju, thank you. We see Mr. Raji Feromi, we see Mr. Raji Feromi even gave you an answer. See, Mr. Raji Feromi. So you have to go and say a very big thanks to Mr. Raji Feromi. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. And then next time, whenever we bring Mr. Karim online, he's going to be here too. If you have any other questions, you can always send the question along. I will just pass it along to him. Thank you very much. This is Primus Radio, where we educate people and of course we entertain people. Anytime you are free to just come in, tell us what you want us to do for you. We will always do it for you. My name is Teniola Ajanaku, and until next time when we meet, don't forget you are doing well for yourself. Whatever it is that you put your hands into, you are doing well. Do not look at others. Don't look at what they are doing. In fact, don't even wait for someone to even cheer you up. You are doing well. Don't look at what is happening on social media. I used to tell people, don't look at what is happening on. You are not social media. We have a life outside social media. When we switch off our data, that is when we face the real life. You are living a wonderful life. You are trying your best. You are doing well for yourself. In fact, nobody can be you. So whatever it is that you are doing, be contentment. Don't spoil your father's name. Don't spoil your mother's name. And make sure you do not spoil your own name. So we all have a name to protect. Yeah. My name is Teniola Ajanaku, and until next time when I come with another guest, stay happy, stay contentment, stay loving. Bye.
Destiny Boy.
We give you the right tunes, the right vibe. All in one in all. It is Primus. It's Primus Radio. give you the right tunes, the right vibe. All in one, one